Aloha, this is Dr. Martina. Welcome. Human sexuality is an essential piece of who we are, and since you're watching this video, I hope that you agree with this. Our sexuality influences other aspects of our lives. For instance, if our sexuality is healthy and filled with joy and satisfaction, then our mental and physical health is positively affected. Now, it works both ways. In other words, our mental, emotional, and physical state influences our sexual health. This lifelong process is a normal part of our development as human beings. And because of that, I chose the topic of this week's video as what it means to be sexually healthy. Now, first I want to give you a definition of sexual health. In 1975, the World Health Organization published its first definition stating that sexual health is the integration of the somatic, emotional, intellectual, and social aspects of sexual being in ways that are positively enriching and that enhance personality, communication, and love. How about that, 1975? Now, since then, the definition has progressed and will continue to develop further as our cultural conversations about sex will continue to evolve. But one thing that will not change, and that is that sexual health is the ability of women, men, and non-binary persons to enjoy and express their sexuality, and to do so free from the risk of sexually transmitted diseases, unwanted pregnancies, coercion, violence, and discrimination. So now let's take a look at what it means to be sexually healthy. Still, before we do that, I want to make sure that you realize that integrating sexuality into one's life in a balanced and healthy way requires a positive and respectful approach to sexuality and sexual relationships. And it is a lifetime endeavor. It does not happen overnight. It evolves as we evolve as human beings. Okay, so here we go. A sexually healthy person communicates respectfully their desires to have sex or not to have sex, and accepts the refusal of sex without hostility and without feeling insulted. It is a person that talks about contraceptive and condom use, including limits before the activity of having sex, and it listens and respects other people's boundaries. And it is a person that can verbally express attraction and chooses partners that are responsible, they're trustworthy, safe, and giving. A sexually healthy person can also express themselves emotionally and sensually and will take personal responsibility of their own boundaries. It is a person that permits themselves to experience pleasurable, sensual, and sexual feelings and can touch their own body without feeling shame or disgust. It is a person that feels joy in the sexual experiences of their choosing and embraces sexual feelings without having to act upon them. It is a person that is comfortable with their sexual identity and orientation and realizes that by working through sexual issues, they may heal psychological wounds from past experiences and damaging beliefs. A sexually healthy person understands that the drive for sex is powerful, and it respects the right of all people to enjoy and engage in the full range of consensual, non-exploitive, safe, and sane sexual behavior. It is a person that takes responsibility for their own body and their own orgasms and practices health-promoting behaviors such as regular checkups, breast and testicular self-exams, and regular and routine testing for STDs. A sexually healthy person understands that sexual energy is not separate from being human, and that sexual union is one way human beings connect body and soul. Now, there are many more attributes of a sexually healthy person, especially when it comes to self-esteem, self-worth, and education. But I didn't want to make this video any longer than it is, and I didn't want to overwhelm you. As I said before, sexual health develops over a lifespan, so don't be too hard on yourself. Just make it the focus of you wanting to experience sexual health. Now, how you do that is you reach out for some help, just like I did. And you can learn. You can learn and you can practice, you can receive tools that will not only put you on the path of sexual health, but that will also keep you there. Just like you learn about your mental health, emotional health, and physical health. All it takes is a commitment for you to wanting to be able to embrace your sexuality and have joyful experiences. It will make you and your experience as human being complete. I'm very much looking forward to hear from you, and I will talk to you soon. You take care.